Dana Perino is my co-host on The Five, and she joins me now. Dana.
Great to be here.
This could get worse. There could be senators involved.
There might be.
What is the vetting that goes on in government?
Well, I found this story a little bizarre because I have a healthy dose of paranoia and skepticism when it comes to anything that somebody is asking of me. Like, I think of myself as a staffer, right? So as a congressional staffer, right. I worked at DOJ, worked at the White House. So if a request comes in from someone, I always assume this is going to hurt me somehow. So how? And then you start digging around and looking into it a little bit. So having a healthy bit of paranoia really is good. Now, I thought it was just going to be Democrats.
Yes.
Because being a Democrat means you don't really have to be paranoid because the media covers for you all the time.
Right.
But now you tell me that there's a Republican that did it.
Do you think people are so into being welcoming and global citizens that, I mean, this is like falling for the Nigerian email scam, except Nigeria is a country.
Well, I think a couple things. One, on some of these things, they're not asking for money. They're just asking for you. Do you want to be friends? Like, okay, sure, I'll be friends with you, right? There was nothing at stake, though the Newark signing ceremony is really something, because what does he think Newark's going to get out of this? And and if you can't find it on a map,
right?
If you don't Google it, or if you do Google it and Google's never even heard of it, then you should be a little bit more skeptical.
Do you think the money ask is the next step? Do you think once
yes, he's a con artist.
Right.
And we know that he's a con artist because, one, he's running from the law. Pretty ingenious, though, to set up your own nation to then say you are immune from any prosecution.
It does legitimize you. What does it say about the people that govern us, or the people that we elect? That, you know, we used to have the best and the brightest. Remember, we used to say the best and the brightest leading this country. And then what was that famous quote? It's like, if, you know, I'd rather be governed by the first 100 people you open up in the phone book. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, Dana. I might not be governed by anybody.
Well, this would lend to that theory. Do a couple of things. One, people are moving too fast and they want the easy thing. So the request comes in, you want to be friends? Sure, I'll be friends with you. What do I have to do? You need a letter? You need a letter of recommendation? Fine, I'll do a letter of recommendation. I would imagine that the congressman, the Republican, never saw this. Probably the congresswoman never saw this. This is a staffer and a chief of staff saying, what? That's fine, whatever.
So we were just going to blame the staff here.
And I do think that there is that desire to be friendly with other nations, especially, oh, wow, the Hindu nation. We want to be inclusive. We want to be multicultural. We want to be accepting. And then it came back to bite him in the rear.
All right, well, we're very accepting of Johnny.
Do you think you're going to get him on to do an interview?
Well,
though?
we've requested he come on the show.
I bet he does it.
You think so?
I bet
I'm
he does
only
it.
going to allow him to come on if he comes on with no shirt on and all of those jewels wrapped around his beautiful
I'm glad that is not
body.
a requirement of all your guests.
Well, that's true. We could get in some trouble. Dana Perino, thank you very much.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.